Hello students and good morning. So now I am doing class for class 12 science. The new topic, today I am starting the new topic, that is indefinite integration. So in the last online classes we have already finished first order derivative and second order derivative, that is we have finished differentiation. So in order to this indefinite integration, all the students should have the knowledge of differentiation. So without the knowledge of differentiation, we cannot do this integration. So it is necessary that you should have the knowledge of differentiation. Okay? So now let us first discuss what is the meaning of integration. Okay? So integration is the reverse process of differentiation. The differentiation को ठीक उल्टा नै के हो integration. Differentiation फेरि integration को ठीक उल्टा के हो differentiation. Okay? So let us start from differentiation first. Let us take an example. Okay? Suppose we have you know that d by dx of sin x is equal to, you know this formula, isn't it? So d by dx of sin x is equal to, this is your cos x. Okay? You know that the differentiation of sin x with respect to x is cos x. अब यसलाई हामी उल्टामा कसरी भन्छौं, उल्टा कसरी भन्छौं, हामीले उल्टा यसलाई कसरी भन्छौं भन्दाखेरि, what is the integration of cos x with respect to x, that is sin x. Okay? d by dx, that is differentiation of sin x with respect to x is cos x. यसलाई रिभर्स वेमा हामी कसरी भन्छौं, what is the integration of cos x with respect to x, that is your sin x. So यसलाई हामीले उल्टाबाट कसरी भन्छौं, so this is read as differentiation of sin x with respect to x is cos x. So in the reverse way you can say that integration of cos x with respect to x is sin x. Okay? That is, in the reverse way you can read it as integration of cos x with respect to x is what? It is integration of cos x with respect to x is sin x. That is integration of cos x with respect to x is sin x. Okay? The यो जुन चाहिँ integration छ, integration of cos x with respect to x is sin x, हामी यसरी sentence मा लेख्दैनौं. हामीले यसलाई mathematical way मा कसरी लेख्छौं भन्दाखेरि, integration को एउटा sign छ. This is integration sign. That is elongated s. यो s लाई चाहिँ तन्काएर यस्तो बनाएको. ठीक छ? The integration, this is known as what? Integration sign. This is known as what? This is known as integration sign. Okay? त यसलाई हामी mathematically कसरी गर्छौं? कसरी लेख्छौं? Integration of cos x. Cos x with respect to x is written as dx. dx means with respect to x is equal to के भयो? This is your sin x. So I think you have understood it. That is d by dx of sin x is equal to cos x. You know this formula. So in the reverse way you can read it as integration of cos x. Reverse way मा हामी कसरी पढ्छौं भने यसलाई integration of cos x with respect to x is sin x. तर हामी यो सेन्टेन्स लेख्नु हुँदैन. यो सेन्टेन्स हामी लेख्दैनौं. के कसरी लेख्छौं? इंटीग्रेशन को साइन यो हो, इंटीग्रेशन अफ cos x लेखे with respect to x भनेको dx is equal to sin x. Suppose there is integration of cos x dx is there. ठीक छ? त integration of cos x dx को फर्मुला हामी कसरी याद गर्छौं त? अब हामीले आफैलाई क्वेशन गर्ने, कुन चाहिँ फंक्शन को डिफरेन्शिएसन चाहिँ cos x हो. इंटीग्रेशन is the reverse process of differentiation. अघि नै भने मैले इंटीग्रेशन को ठीक उल्टा डिफरेन्शिएसन, डिफरेन्शिएसन को ठीक उल्टा के हो? इंटीग्रेशन हो. ठीक छ? इंटीग्रेशन को ठीक उल्टा डिफरेन्शिएसन और डिफरेन्शिएसन को ठीक उल्टा के हो? इंटीग्रेशन. त इंटीग्रेशन अफ cos x dx छ भने हामीले आफैलाई क्वेशन गर्ने, कुन चाहिँ फंक्शन को डिफरेन्शिएसन चाहिँ cos x हो. Differentiation of which function is cos x? कुन चाहिँ फंक्सनको डिफरेन्सिएसन cos x हो? You know that this is sin x. त हामी के लेख्छौं? sin x भनेर लेख्छौं. यो एउटा एक्जाम्पल भयो. ठीक भयो? बुझ्दैछ हैन? So next example, suppose if you write dy dx of tan x. What is dy dx of tan x? You know that it is dy dx of tan x is, this is your sec square x. You know that, isn't it? Dy dx of tan x is equal to sec square x. Is that clear? So in the reverse way, how can you read it? In the reverse way, हामीले reverse way मा यसलाई कसरी पढ्न सक्छौं भन्दाखेरि integration of sec square x with respect to x is tan x. त यसलाई reverse way मा हामी कसरी लेख्छौं? Integration of, अब हामी यो सेन्टेन्स लेख्दैनौं. ठीक छ? So integration of sec square x dx is equal to के भयो? This is tan x. You know that dy dx of tan x is equal to sec square x. And in the reverse way, you can read it as integration of sec square x with respect to x is what? Tan x. Is that clear? त बुझ्दैछ तिमीले? यसलाई हामी यसरी क्रस मल्टिप्लाई गर्दा पनि हुन्छ एक्चुअली. अब चाहिँ d of sin x is equal to के भयो? cos x. त्यहाँदेखि dx ले क्रस मल्टिप्लाई गर्दा कति भयो? dx भयो. यस्तो. ठीक छ? अनि एक्चुअली यो dx को जोडी चाहिँ के हो? इन्टिग्रेसन. अनि इन्टिग्रेसन अफ cos x dx चाहिँ के हो? एक्चुअली हामी यो d sin x छ भने हामी sin x मात्रै लेख्छौं. त पछि तिमीले यो इन्टिग्रेसन गर्दा गर्दा बुझिहाल्छ यो. यो d of sin x मात्रै कसरी हुन्छ तिमीले बुझ्नै छौ अलिक पछाडी. बुझ्यौ? अहिले चाहिँ जस्ट हामीले के याद गर्नुपर्छ भन्दाखेरि रिभर्स वेमा यो डिफरेन्सिएसन को रिभर्स वेमा हामीले यसलाई कसरी भन्छौं? इन्टिग्रेसन अफ cos x with respect to x is sin x. यसलाई लेख्दा चाहिँ हामी कसरी लेख्छौं? इंटीग्रल sin cos x dx is equal to sin x. That is differentiation of which function is cos x? It is sin x. Is that clear? Next example was dy dx of tan x is equal to sec square x. In the reverse way, we can read it as integration of sec square x with respect to x is tan x. त हामी यसो पाराले लेख्छौं. This is integral sin sec square x dx is equal to tan x. त यसलाई पनि हामी अब कसरी फर्मुला लेख्छौं त भन्दाखेरि हामीले फेरि यसमा आफै आफ हामी क्वेशन गर्छौं. Suppose integration of sec square x dx is there. Okay? Now differentiation of which function is sec square x? कुन चाहिँ फंक्शन को डिफरेन्सिएसन चाहिँ sec square x हो? यो त याद छ नि त तिमीलाई डिफरेन्सिएसन. Differentiation of which function is sec square x? कि त कुन चाहिँ फंक्शन को डिफरेन्सिएसन चाहिँ sec square x हो? That is your tan x. त यहाँ हामी के लेख्छौं? tan x भनेर लेख्छौं. ठीक छ? बुझ्दै होला तिमीले हैन? So I think you have understood it. So I'll give you some, I'll show you some examples, right? So next example, let us take it from the differentiation again, right? d by dx of e to the power x is equal to, what is it? This is exponential function. What is d by dx of e to the power x? It is e to the power x. So how will you write it in the reverse way? That is integration of e to the power x dx is equal to कति भयो? That is your, what is integration of e to the power x dx? That is e to the power x. So here differentiation of e to the power x with respect to x is e to the power x, you know that. Okay? In the reverse way, we can read it as integration of e to the power x with respect to x is e to the power x. Okay? So integration of e to the power x dx is equal to, suppose you have to write down the formula, right? The integration of e to the power x dx को formula के हो भन्दाखेरि फेरि मनमनमै क्वेशन गर्ने कुन चाहिँ फंक्शन को डिफरेन्सिएसन चाहिँ e to the power x. The e to the power x. So it should be e to the power x. So in this case, what is the meaning of integration now? Integration is the what? Reverse process of differentiation. Integration is the reverse process of differentiation. Integration is the reverse process of differentiation. Okay? So now I'll give you some examples now again. Suppose if you write dy dx of sin x plus c. What is c here? C is a constant because this is free from x. So you know that x is the variable and this c is a constant, and this c constant is free from x, so this c is known as constant. Okay, so what is dy dx of sin x plus c? It is again cos x. It is again cos x, right? For dy dx of sin x is cos x and dy dx of c is 0. So it's only cos x. So in the reverse way, how can you write it? Therefore, integration of cos x with respect to x, that is dx is equal to, what is the formula? It is sin x plus c. This is your sin x. This is your sin x plus c. Okay? The अघि पनि हामीले लेख्यौं dy dx of sin x is equal to cos x, and integration of cos x was only sin x. But in this case, integration of cos x dx is equal to sin x plus c. So actually, यो चाहिँ हाम्रो करेक्ट आन्सर हो. sin x मात्रै लेख्नु हुँदैन, हामीले के पनि लेख्नु पर्छ, प्लस c पनि लेखेको हुनु पर्छ. त यो एउटा इन्टिग्रेसनको रुल नै हो. जब तिमीको आन्सर इन टर्म्स अफ x आउँछ, त्यसमा हामीले कन्स्टेन्ट एउटा c आन्सरमा थपेकै हुनुपर्छ. लास्टमा आन्सरमा चाहिँ प्लस c थपेकै हुनुपर्छ. ठीक छ? यो चाहिँ करेक्ट आन्सर हो भनेर भनिन्छ. This sin x plus c is the correct integration of cos x. Okay? त यो जुन चाहिँ आन्सर आउँदैछ इन टर्म्स अफ x र आन्सर लेख्नु पर्दैछ इन टर्म्स अफ c, that's why this integration is known as what? Indefinite integration. That's why this integration is known as indefinite integration. So in this integration, you will get the answer in terms of x, and also you have to write down this constant c. So this type of integration is known as indefinite integration. So in the exam, in the HS exam or in any other exam, if you get the problems on indefinite integration, and after solving that problem, if you don't write this plus c in the answer, 1 mark will be deducted. Okay? You have to keep it in mind. That is, if you don't write down this constant c, 1 mark will be deducted. Okay? So यो c एकदमै important हो. c चाहिँ तिमीले लेख्नै पर्छ. यो c चाहिँ के रहेछ? c is equal to, what is it? c is equal to constant. Is that clear? लो अब चाहिँ हामीले c पनि थप्दै गर्नुपर्छ. ठीक छ? अब c नथप्ने होइन, c हामी थप्नु पर्छ. ठीक छ? अब म अर्को एक्जाम्पल दिँदै छु. So let us write down other example. So other example is dy dx of tan x plus c. So can you tell me what is the differentiation of tan x plus c with respect to x? dy dx of tan x is what? Sec square x, and dy dx of c is 0. So 0 you don't have to write it. So यसलाई रिभर्स वेमा हामी कसरी भन्छौं? Integration of sec square x with respect to x is what? Tan x plus c. So यसलाई रिभर्स वेमा कसरी लेख्छौं? Integration of sec square x dx is equal to what? It is tan x plus c. So I think you have understood it. So suppose integration of sec square dx मात्रै छ, यो छैन अरे भनेपछि हामीले यसलाई फर्मुला कसरी लेख्छौं? हामीले आफै क्वेशन गर्छौं, differentiation of which function is sec square x, that is your tan x, and you have to add c also. Okay? The indefinite integration गर्दा चाहिँ c चाहिँ थपेकै हुनुपर्छ. It's compulsory to add c in the answer. Is that clear? So in this way you can do the integration. Okay? So let us do another example. Suppose you have dy dx of tan mx divided by m plus c. Suppose you have to get the differentiation of tan mx divided by m plus c. Okay, so what is this differentiation is equal to? Here m and c are constant. Okay, here these m and c are constant. So what is the differentiation of tan mx by m with respect to x? So here 1 by m is constant, 1 by m is kept as it is. What is the differentiation of tan mx? You know that this is sec square mx into m. This is just like your tan x. What is the differentiation of tan x? Sec square x. Here x is mx. Also you have to differentiate the term which is assumed as x. Here mx is assumed as x. So what is the differentiation of mx? It is m. Right? So here mm gets cancels. So which is equal to kati bhayo? Sec square mx. So what is so in the reverse way, how can you write it? So in the reverse way, it can be written as integration of sec square mx dx is equal to what? It is tan mx divided by m plus c. So I think you have understood it. Okay. So in this case, if there is sec square mx dx, okay, if there is sec square mx dx, then what is the formula? The formula is differentiation of which function is sec square? It is tan. So you should write tan mx. So dividing by के पनि हुनुपर्छ, m पनि हुनुपर्छ त्यसमा चाहिँ. The differentiation मा हो भने चाहिँ into m. That is यो tan mx को differentiation sec square mx into m. तर integration मा चाहिँ हामी के गर्छौं? Sec square mx को integration के हो? Tan mx divided by m. बुझ्दैछ? The integration मा चाहिँ हामी के गर्नुपर्छ? Tan mx divided by m गर्नु पर्यो. ठीक छ? अघि नै मैले भने तिमीहरुलाई integration is the reverse process of differentiation. यीबाट देखिँदैछ नि त. dy dx of tan mx by m plus c is equal to simplify गर्दा हाम्रो sec square mx आयो. त रिभर्स वेमा हामीले यसलाई लेख्दा फेरि integration of sec square mx dx is equal to tan mx divided by m plus c. So I think you have understood it. Okay. So what is the formula for integration of sec square mx dx is equal to? पहिला हामी के गर्छौं? Differentiation of which function is sec square? It is tan, right? Tan mx. The dividing by के हुनुपर्छ? यो m चाहिँ dividing by हुन्छ integration मा चाहिँ. तर differentiation मा भन्छ tan mx को differentiation यो this 1 by m is kept as it is because it is constant. So what is the differentiation of tan mx? It is sec square mx into m. त यो m cancel भयो sec square mx. यसलाई रिभर्स वेमा यसरी लेख्ने. So what is the integration of sec square mx dx is equal to tan mx divided by m plus c. Is that clear? So next example, suppose next example. So next example is let us write down dy dx of sec mx tan mx, oh sorry, sec mx divided by m. Okay, dy dx of sec mx divided by m plus c is equal to. So you know how to find out the differentiation of this function, right? Here m and c are constant. So यसको differentiation कति? 1 by m constant into this is just like your sec x. What is the differentiation of sec x? Sec x tan x, but here it is sec mx into tan mx into, again you have to differentiate mx with respect to x, that is m, right? So here mm gets cancels. So which is equal to, this is sec mx tan mx. This is sec mx tan mx, right? So how will you write it in the reverse way? And I mean reverse way मा लेख्छौं. Therefore reverse way मा लेख्दा integration of sec mx tan mx dx is equal to, what is this answer? त यहाँ sec x tan x छ. त हामीले आफै आफ क्वेशन गर्नु सक्छौं कुन चाहिँ फंक्शन को डिफरेन्सिएसन चाहिँ sec x tan x हो. That is your sec x, isn't it? So the answer is here also. त यसलाई उल्टाबाट लेख्दा integration of sec mx tan mx dx is equal to कति भयो? That is your sec mx divided by m plus c. So that is your formula, right? So integration of sec mx tan mx dx is equal to sec mx divided by m plus c. The differentiation मा हो भने चाहिँ into m हुन्छ तर integration मा चाहिँ dividing by m लेख्नु पर्यो. जस्तै यहाँ sec mx को differentiation भयो 1 by m चाहिँ सेम बस्यो. sec mx को differentiation लेखे sec mx tan mx अनि यो m ले चाहिँ यहाँ मल्टिप्लाई गर्नु पर्यो. तर यहाँ चाहिँ के हुन्छ sec mx tan mx को integration पहिला के भयो sec mx भयो. त्यहाँ dividing by के लेख्नु पर्यो यो m constant लेख्नु पर्यो plus c. किनभने यसको डिफरेन्सिएसन यो हो नि त हैन यसको डिफरेन्सिएसन यो भयो नि त sec mx tan mx त्यही कारण यसलाई रिभर्स वेमा लेख्दा इंटीग्रेशन अफ sec mx tan mx dx is equal to sec mx divided by m plus c. So I think you have understood it now. So now let us write down all the formula in integration, right? So let us write it now. So let us write all the formula in this indefinite integration for the first chapter. Okay? So now let us write down some formulae in the first chapter, that is formulae for integration, right? So number one is integration of, so let us write one example. Again, I will show you one example, right? Again, I am showing you one example. I forgot that important example. Sorry. That is, let us find out the differentiation of this variable. Okay. d by dx of x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c is equal to. Let us find it. Okay. So now you know the differentiation of x to the power n with respect to x, isn't it? तिमीलाई differentiation of x to the power n with respect to x राम्रो याद छ. n अगाडि आउँछ then x to the power n minus 1, that is the formula, right? त यहाँ चाहिँ के भयो यो n and c are constant, so 1 upon n plus 1 constant भइगयो into now this just like your x to the power n. power n छ भने यसको डिफरेन्सिएसन n into x to the power n minus 1. यहाँ चाहिँ के हुन्छ n plus 1 becomes the coefficient x to the power, now decrease the power by 1, that is n plus 1 minus 1, that is your n. Okay? This is just like x to the power n. Instead of n there is n plus 1. The n plus 1 अगाडि आयो x to the power n भइगयो यो. ठीक छ हैन यसको डिफरेन्सिएसन कम्प्लिट भइगयो. प्लस c को चाहिँ के भयो 0 0 भएर नलेखेको थियो. त यहाँ n plus 1 के भयो cancels. So which is equal to x to the power n. So what is d by dx of x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c is equal to, that is your x to the power n. यसलाई रिभर्स वेमा कसरी लेखिन्छ? यसलाई रिभर्स वेमा लेख्ने मेथड के हो? इंटीग्रेशन अफ x to the power n with respect to x भनेको dx is equal to यसको फर्मुला के हुन्छ यो x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c. This is the formula for integration of x to the power n. But in this case n not equal to minus 1. n not equal to minus 1, right? किनभने n is equal to minus 1 भयो भने चाहिँ के हुन्छ? n is equal to minus 1 भने चाहिँ यो डिनोमिनेटर minus 1 plus 1 के भयो 0, and something divided by 0 is undefined or meaningless, you know that, right? So that's why here it is n not equal to minus 1. So I think you have understood it. Okay, so what is the formula for integration of x to the power n dx is equal to x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c. Is that clear? Suppose x to the power minus 1 भयो, suppose, okay, suppose x to the power minus 1 dx is there is equal to, you cannot use this formula because it is undefined, because if you use this formula here x to the power 0 divided by 0 and division by 0 is undefined. Okay, so x to the power minus 1 छ भने चाहिँ हामी के गर्छौं integration of 1 upon x dx लेखेर is equal to, लो अब अघि मैले इंटीग्रेशन को फर्मुला लेख्ने मेथड भनेको थिए. इंटीग्रेशन of 1 by x dx छ भने it is just the reverse process of differentiation, isn't it? त हामी आफै आफ क्वेशन गर्न सक्छौं कुन चाहिँ फंक्शन को डिफरेन्सिएसन चाहिँ 1 by x हो. डिफरेन्सिएसन of which function is 1 by x? कुन चाहिँ फंक्शनको डिफरेन्सिएसन 1 by x हो? log x. So here you should write log within mod x plus c. त अब यो इंटीग्रेशन indefinite integration हो, you have to write down c also. त मैले यो x लाई within mod sign किन लेखे? within mod sign x भनेको x भएर जहिले पनि पोजिटिभ हुनुपर्छ, किनभने यो logarithm of negative number चाहिँ जहिले पनि के हुन्छ अनडिफाइन्ड हुन्छ. logarithm of negative number is always undefined. So if there is no base, the base is what? E. Base हामी के लेख्नु पर्छ? E. Base छैन भने base is always E, exponential, right? So I think you have understood it, okay? That is log x base E plus C. यदि x to the power minus 1 dx छ भने हामी x to the power minus 1 लाई you can simplify it 1 by x dx, which is equal to log x base E plus C लेख्छौँ. सबैले बुझ्दै होला यो, हैन? सो योहरु कतिवटा पनि याद हुनुपर्छ तिमीलाई. ल अब हामी चाहिँ के लेख्छौँ? फर्मुला लेख्छौँ. So let us write down the formula now. Now let us write down the formula. So let us write down number 1. Integration of x to the power n dx is equal to, what is the formula? What is the formula for integration of x to the power n dx? It is x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c. C पनि थप्नु पर्छ अब. This is the formula for integration of x to the power n dx, and within bracket what will you write? N not equal to minus 1. Okay. Next, number 2, 1 by x dx. Now tell me, what is the integration of 1 by x dx? त हामीले आफै क्वेशन गर्नु सक्छौं कुन चाहिँ फंक्शनको डिफरेन्सिएसन 1 by x हो? It is log x. So it is log within mod x base E plus के लेखिन्छ? C. त अघि नै मैले भने within mod किन लेखेको? It should be always positive. It should not be 0 and negative value. X को value negative हुनु हुँदैन. X should be always positive. X is equal to 0 पनि हुनु हुँदैन. Log 0 is undefined. अनि यो negative number पनि हुनु हुँदैन because logarithm of negative number and 0 is undefined. Okay. Then comes number 3, integration of e to the power x dx is equal to, what is the formula now? What is integration of e to the power x dx? Now differentiation of which function is e to the power x? E to the power x, isn't it? So this is e to the power x plus c. Then number 4, suppose this is integration of dx is there. Integration of only dx is there. Suppose integration of dx is there. Dx को अगाडि के छ? 1. dx को अगाडि के छ? 1. यहाँ कुनै टर्म dx को अगाडि र इंटीग्रेशन को पछाडि कुनै पनि टर्म छैन भने this is 1. The differentiation of which function with respect to x is 1. d by dx of x is equal to 1, isn't it? यसलाई रिभर्स वेमा हामी कसरी लेख्छौं? integration of 1 dx is equal to x, that is integration of dx is equal to कति भयो? x. त यहाँ हामी क्वेशन गरेर लेख्न सक्छौं. Differentiation of which function with respect to x is 1, that is your x. So you can write here x plus c. So I think you have understood it. Okay. Now number 5. Now let us do number 5 now. Okay. So what is integration of a to the power x dx is equal to? Can you tell me? What is integration of a to the power x dx? So let us find out integration of a to the power x dx. Okay. So now you know that d by dx of a to the power x divided by log a base e plus c is equal to, let us find it. So now in this case only a to the power x is the variable here. Log a base is constant and c is also constant. So what is the differentiation of a to the power x divided by log a base e? So 1 by log a base e, since it is constant, it is kept as it is into. So what is differentiation of a to the power x? It is a to the power x into log a base e, isn't it? So you know the differentiation of a to the power x with respect to x, that is a to the power x log a base e. You know that. And 1 upon log a base e, since it is constant, so it remains as it is. and plus c, d by dx of c is always 0. Is that clear? So here log a base c gets cancels, which is equal to a to the power x. So in the reverse way, how can you write it? Integration of a to the power x dx is equal to what? It is a to the power x divided by log a base e plus c. I think you have understood it now. Now for differentiation of a to the power x, we have, what is the differentiation of a to the power x with respect to x? It is a to the power x log a base e. But in case of integration of a to the power x dx, how do you write it? A to the power x, यहाँ चाहिँ divided by हुन्छ. Differentiation मा चाहिँ into log a base e, integration मा चाहिँ a to the power x divided by के हुँदैछ? Log a base e plus c. I think you have understood it. Is that clear? So this is formula number 5. Is that clear now? Now let's do integration of trigonometric function, right? So let us do integration of trigonometric function. Number 6, integration of sin x dx is equal to. So what is integration of sin x dx? That is, what is integration of sin x with respect to x? कुन चाहिँ फंक्शन को डिफरेंशिएशन sin x हो? कुन चाहिँ फंक्शन को डिफरेंशिएशन sin x हो? तिमीले cos x भन्नु सक्छौ, तर cos x को डिफरेंशिएशन चाहिँ minus sin x हो. तर यो त पोजिटिभ sin x हो नि त. सपोज तिमीले integration of sin x, differentiation of which function is sin x? It is cos x, right? This is cos x. But what is integration of sin x dx? Cos x लेख्यो भने सपोज cos x मात्रै लेख्यो भने के हुन्छ? Cos x को differentiation चाहिँ minus sin x हो नि त. तर यहाँ minus हैन plus छ. To make it positive, you have to write down minus. Okay? So what is integration of sin x dx? It is minus cos x. किनभने यसको minus cos x को differentiation चाहिँ कति हुन्छ? sin x हुन्छ. किन cos x को differentiation minus sin x हो, so minus into minus के भयो? Plus भइगयो. त्यहाँदेखि यहाँ plus हामी के लेख्नु पर्छ? c लेख्नु पर्यो. That is integration of sin x dx with integration of sin x with respect to x is equal to के रहेछ formula? Minus cos x plus c. The cos x मात्रै लेख्यो भने चाहिँ के हुन्छ? Wrong हुन्छ. बुझ्यो? Integration of sin x dx छ भने differentiation of which function is sin x? If you write only cos x, but cos x differentiation is minus sin x, to make it positive you have to write down minus sign before cos x. So it is minus cos x plus c. Okay? Now number 7, integration of cos x dx is equal to, so now you can tell me what is integration of cos x dx? कुन चाहिँ function को differentiation चाहिँ cos x हो? Sin x. So you can write here sin x plus c. Understood? I think you have understood it. Okay? So let us write down another formulae. Let us write down other formulae. So next, 7, 8. Number 8 is, let us write down the integration of sec square x dx. Integration of sec square x dx. त कुन चाहिँ फंक्शनल डिफरेंशिएशन sec square x हुन्छ? tan x, isn't it? त यहाँ के भयो? tan x plus c. Number 9, integration of, let us write here cosec square x dx. लु यो भन्नु अब कुन चाहिँ फंक्शन को डिफरेंशिएशन चाहिँ cosec square x हो? You know cot x, तर cot x को डिफरेंशिएशन चाहिँ हो minus cosec square x हो. त तिमीले cot x मात्रै लेख्यो भने cot x को डिफरेंशिएशन minus cosec square x हो. तर यो त पोजिटिभ छ नि त यहाँ. To make it positive you have to write down minus sign here. So what is integration of cosec square x dx? It is minus cot x. Then you will write plus c here. I think you have understood it. Okay? So next, number 10, let us write integration of sec x tan x dx, which is equal to now. Now what is the integration of sec x tan x dx? Can you tell me? कुन चाहिँ फंक्शन को डिफरेंशिएशन sec x tan x आउँछ? Sec x, right? So it is sec x plus c. Now question number 11 and formula number 11. This is formula number 11. That is integration of cosec x cot x dx is equal to. So now tell me, what is integration of cosec x cot x with respect to x? You know differentiation of cosec x, isn't it? Cosec x को differentiation हुन्छ minus cosec x cot x. You know that. So if you write only cosec x here and plus c, if you write only cosec x here, if you differentiate cosec x, you will get minus cosec x cot x. So ये तो positive हो. To make it positive, you have to write down minus in front of cosec x. So you should write minus sign here. So I think you have understood it now. That is, what is integration of cosec x cot x dx is equal to, it is minus cosec x plus c. अब यसलाई हामी डिफरेन्शिएट गर्दा चाहिँ plus cosec x cot x आउँछ. So I think you have understood it. Okay, you can copy it. There is other formula also. Now let's do other formula. अब हामी के लिन्छौं, m पनि लिन्छौं, m. ठीक छ? यो जस्तै e to the power mx, अघि मैले m राखेर पनि देखाएको थिए एक्जाम्पल्सहरु. So number 12. Integration of e to the power mx dx is equal to. Can you tell me what is this integration? E to the power x को integration e to the power x हुन्छ भनेर हामीलाई याद छ यसबाट. त यसमा के गर्नु पर्यो? e to the power mx हुन्छ. तर यहाँ m पनि छ. डिफरेन्शिएसन मा हो भने e to the power mx into m हुन्छ. तर इंटीग्रेशन मा हामी के गर्छौं? e to the power mx divided by m plus c लिन्छौं. किनकि यदि तिमीले यसलाई डिफरेन्शिएट गर्दा चाहिँ यो e to the power mx आउनु पर्यो नि त. यहाँ यसलाई डिफरेन्शिएट गर्दा के हुन्छ? 1 upon m भयो, e to the power mx into m, अनि mm क्यान्सल भयो, के आउँछ? e to the power mx. That's why you have to divide this e to the power mx by m to get the formula, right? So integration of e to the power mx dx is equal to e to the power mx divided by m plus c. Is that clear? Next, number 13. Integration of a to the power mx dx is equal to, its formula will be, it is just like this, a to the power x dx, a to the power x divided by log a base e. But since m is there, dividing by m चाहिँ हामीले लेख्नै पर्छ. So it is a to the power mx divided by m लेख्ने. त्यहाँदेखि हामी के लेख्छौं? log a base e plus c लेख्छौं. भयो? त तिमीले घरमा यो चेक गर्न सक्छौ उल्टाबाट. यसलाई डिफरेन्शिएसन गर्नु. यसलाई डिफरेन्शिएसन गर्दा चाहिँ के आउनु पर्छ? a to the power mx आउनै पर्छ. ठीक छ? This 13. Number 14. Now trigonometrical ratio. Now sin mx. This is sin mx dx is equal to, what is the formula? Minus cos mx dividing by m. So this is the problem of integration. So you have to divide it by m. Differentiation of one, you have to multiply by m, but in case of integration, you have to divide it by m plus c. Okay? So number 15, integration of cos mx dx is equal to, what is this formula? Sin mx. It is sin mx divided by m plus c. That is your number 15 formula. I think you have understood it. Okay? So now let us write down number 16 formula. Okay? So I think you have understood this formula. Now number 16. So now number 16 is integration of sec square mx dx. यो के हुन्छ? जस्तै यहाँ sec square x हो, tan x छ, त्यस्तै तर यहाँ m पनि छ, tan mx लेखेपछि dividing by m plus c. Okay? Then 17 integration of cosec square mx dx is equal to, it is just like this one, it is minus cot x plus c. यहाँ चाहिँ के हुन्छ minus cot mx divided by m plus c. Then comes number 18, integration of, now अब हामी m थप्छौं, sec mx tan mx dx is equal to, if it is only sec x tan x dx, its integration is sec x plus c, but in this case what is the formula? Sec mx dividing by के गर्नुपर्छ, m पनि लेख्नुपर्छ. sec mx मात्रै लेख्यो भने रङ हुन्छ, किनभने sec mx को डिवाइडेड बाइ यो m चाहिँ लेखेन अरे सपोज, त sec mx को डिफरेन्सिएसन के भयो, sec mx into tan mx into m हो नि त, त्यो m लाई क्यान्सल गर्न चाहिँ यो डिवाइडिङ बाइ m लेखेको एक्चुअली. Is that clear? So divided by m plus c. Then number 18, integration of cosec mx into cot mx dx, which is equal to, what is the formula for this one? Since we have here cosec x, cot x dx is equal to minus cosec x plus c, so in this case we have minus cosec mx divided by m plus c. So I think you have understood it. Okay, so these are the formulae that you should remember. यो जुन चाहिँ 19 वटा फर्मुला छ, यो फर्मुला चाहिँ with the help of differentiation you can memorize it. Okay, त यसलाई चाहिँ तिमीले याद गर्नै पर्छ. त यो इंटीग्रेशन को नलेज चाहिँ राम्रो हुनु पर्छ, बुझ्यौ? त यो राम्रोसँग कपी गर्नु अनि यसलाई याद पनि गर्ने कोसिस गर्नुपर्छ. तिमीले याद गर्दा चाहिँ बुझेर याद गर्नु, किनभने डिफरेन्सिएसन को फर्मुला तिमीहरु सबैलाई थाहा छँदैछ. ठीक छ? So you can copy it. Now we'll do some problems. So now we'll do this problem from the book, that is exercise 5, page number 337. This is from the section, 2-mark section from the book Higher Mathematics for Class 12 by Sailendra. Now we are using Sailendra book, that is Higher Mathematics for Class 12 by Sailendra. So this is question number 4. Integrate each of the following functions with respect to x. So you have to integrate this function. In number 1, the function is given as x to the power 2 by 3. You have to integrate x to the power 2 by 3 with respect to x. So here you should write down the integration sign. So let us write here, since you are integrating x to the power 2 by 3, the function which is to be integrated is known as integrand. जुन चाहिँ फंक्शन तिमीले इंटीग्रेशन गर्छौ त्यसलाई हामी के भन्छौ, इंटीग्रान्ड भनेर पनि भन्छौ. इंटीग्रान्ड बुझ्दैछ? जुन चाहिँ फंक्शनलाई हामी इंटीग्रेशन गर्छौ त्यसलाई हामी के भन्छ, इंटीग्रान्ड. त इंटीग्रान्ड को अगाडिको लेटर के छ, आई, क्यापिटल आई. त हामी यहाँ क्यापिटल आई लेखेर गर्ने हो. सो हियर क्यापिटल आई इज इक्वल टु, देयरफोर क्यापिटल आई भनेको चाहिँ हामीले यसलाई इंटीग्रेशन गर्दै छौं. देयरफोर क्यापिटल आई इज इक्वल टु इंटीग्रेशन साइन लगाएर integration of x to the power 2 by 3 with respect to x means it is dx. Is that clear? So which formula can you use here? It is x to the power n dx. What is the integration of x to the power n? You know that x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. Take sir? So therefore I is equal to x to the power, what is n plus 1? 2 third plus 1 divided by n plus 1, that is 2 third plus 1. त्यहाँदेखि प्लस के पनि लेख्नु पर्छ, सी. बिर्सिनु हुँदैन, सी लेख्नु, नत्र 1 मार्क्स काटिन्छ एक्जाममा. Therefore I is equal to x to the power, you can add it, 3 1 3 plus 2, that is 5 by 3 divided by 3 1 3 plus 2, that is 5 by 3 plus c. Or what is the value for I? I is equal to 3 by 5. So when this 5 by 3 goes up, becomes 3 by 5, x to the power, this is 5 by 3 plus c. So this is the answer. So here where c is a constant of integration. Where c is a constant of integration. So let's do this number 2. Number 2 question. Number 2 question is integration of 2 divided by 4th root of x cube. That is 4th root of x cube. Oh, sorry, integration sign is not there, right? So integration sign is here. Now you have to integrate this function with respect to x. But you have to simplify this function first in order to integrate it. So we have to integrate this function with respect to x. That is, therefore, I is equal to integral sign 2 divided by 4th root of x cube. Then you should write here dx. Okay. So now we have to simplify the denominator. This is 4th root of x cube. Or I is equal to integration of 2 divided by, this will be, what is 4th root of x cube? 4th root of x cube means x to the power 3 by 4. You know that. This is read as 4th root of x cube. Now how will you simplify it? It will be x to the power 3 by 4. Then what should you write here? Dx. Okay. So or I is equal to, here 2 is constant. You have to take it outside. The constant term is always taken outside integration sign. Only you have to integrate the variables which contains x, isn't it? So 2 is constant, 2 is taken outside. Integration of x to the power 3 by 4, you have to take it to the denominator. So it is x to the power minus 3 by 4. Then what will you write? Dx. Now you know this formula. Then you can use the formula x to the power n here. So or I is equal to 2 into, what is this integration? It is just like your x to the power n, isn't it? So it is x to the power minus 3 by 4 plus 1 divided by minus 3 by 4 plus 1 plus c. Is that clear to all of you? Now let's simplify it. Or I is equal to 2 into x to the power, so this is 4 ones are 4, 4 minus 3 is 1/4. Divided by, here also 4 ones are 4 minus 3, that is your 1/4 plus c. Okay. So after simplification, what is the answer here now? So I is equal, what is the answer? 4 2s are 8. Then it is x to the power 1/4. Then you should write plus c. So this is the answer. So I think you have understood it. So you can copy it. Now let's do another question. So now we are doing the next question, that is question number 4. Integrate each of the following functions with respect to x. That is, let's do question number 3. X to the power 4 minus 2x square plus 5. Let us integrate this function. But in between the terms, minus and plus sign also given here. So let us write I is equal to integration. We have to integrate this function. Let us keep it within first bracket. X to the power 4 minus 2x square plus 5 bracket close dx. Now you can separate the term here. Now this integration is for all these three terms. Okay. So or I is equal to integration of x to the power 4 dx. Now first term is separated. That is, this integration and dx should be separated for each term. That is integration of x to the power 4 dx minus 2 integration of x square dx plus next 5, then comes integration of dx. So I think I have understood it. Now you should know the formula. Or I is equal to, what is integration of x to the power 4? It is just like your x to the power n. What is the differentiation of x to the power n? X to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. So here also x to the power, what is n plus 1? 4 plus 1 is 5 divided by 5 minus 2 into, what is integration of x square? X to the power 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1. So it is x cubed divided by 3 plus 5. What is integration of dx? I just told you the method how to remember the formula, isn't it? So now integration dx means integration 1 dx. So differentiation of which function with respect to x is 1? That is your x. So integration of dx is x. Then you should write c. So यो सबैमा c लेख्नु पर्दैन, एउटा c ले भइहाल्छ, एउटा c ले काम चलिहाल्छ, ठीक छ। तिमीले x to the power 5/5 plus c, फेरि 2x³/3 plus c, फेरि 5x plus c, तीनटा c लेखिरहनु पर्दैन, एउटा c ले नै काम गरिहाल्छ, ठीक छ। त हामीले यहाँ के लेख्छौं प्लस c, ठीक छ। यही हो आन्सर। So x to the power 5/5 minus 2x³/3 plus 5x plus c. So this is the final answer. So I think you have understood it. So you can copy it. So next, let's do this for number 4. You have to integrate x minus 2 upon x whole cube with respect to x. Okay? So पहिला हामी के लेख्छौं, therefore I is equal to integration of x minus 2 upon x whole cube. Then what do we write? dx. Okay? So यसलाई हामी डाइरेक्ट इंटीग्रेशन गर्न सक्दैनौं। So you given expression लाई you have to simplify it. It is just like your a minus b whole cube. त तिमीहरु अब हायर क्लासेस मा आइसकेका छौ। त हायर क्लास मा आएपछि a minus b whole cube याद हुनै पर्छ, हैन? You should know the formula of a minus b whole cube. So let us write down the formula now. Or I is equal to integration of, what is the formula? Let us write only brackets. A cube, since minus sign is there, minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube. So let us write it within second bracket. Okay? So and here this is dx. So this is the place for a and this is the place for b. So what is a here? It is x. यहाँ पनि हामी के लेख्छौं x. यहाँ पनि x लेख्छौं. This is the place for x, isn't it? That is a. A cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube. So here what is the value for b? 2 by x. So this is 2 by x. This is 2 by x. This is 2 by x. Right? So or I is equal to integration of within second bracket. What is x whole cube? This is your x cube minus 3x square into 2 by x plus next 3 into x into 4 by x square minus what is 2 cube? This is 8 divided by x cube. Second bracket closed. Then what do we write? dx. So I think you have understood it. Okay. So now let us simplify it. This xn square gets cancels. Here xn square gets cancels. So or I is equal to, this is integration of within bracket x cube minus 3 to the 6x plus 12 divided by x minus 8 upon x cube bracket close dx. Understood? I think you have understood it. So now let us separate the term now. अब हामी integration dx लाई separate गर्छौं. Or I is equal to integration of x cube dx minus, since 6 is constant, it is taken outside integral sign, then integral sign x dx plus 12 integration of, can you take this x to the denominator? If you take x to the denominator, it becomes x to the power minus 1. I already told you that whenever you have x to the power n, n should not be equal to minus 1. So if you take x to the numerator, it will become x to the power minus 1. So n should not be equal to minus 1. That's why you can't take this x to the numerator. Is that understood? So you have to keep it as it is. That is 1 upon x dx minus, then here 8. Here 8 is constant taken outside, integration of. Now x cube can be taken to the numerator किनभने n को भ्यालु -3 हुन सक्छ. So x cube लाई माथि लाँदा कति भयो? X to the power -3, then this is dx. So I think you have understood it. Okay, so now you can easily integrate them. Or I is equal to, what is integration of x cube? You know that x to the power 4 by 4 minus 6 into, what is integration of x dx? It is just like your x to the power n, but here it is x to the power 1. So what is this integration? X to the power 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1, which is x square by 2 plus 12 into, now differentiation of which function is 1 by x? You know that it is log x, but x should be written within mod sign. X लाई चाहिँ जति सक्दो त्यो बेला mod sign भित्र हाल्नु, त log मा base के हुन्छ e. Then minus 8 into, what is integration of x to the power minus 3? It is just like your x to the power n. What is this integration? X to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. So it is x to the power minus 3 plus 1 divided by minus 3 plus 1, and last में के थप्छ? c पनि थप्नु पर्छ. So I think you have understood it. So let us simplify it now. So let us simplify it. So or I is equal to, this is x to the power 4 by 4. Next, you can cancel it. 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6, minus 3x square, minus 3x square plus 12 log x, 12 log x base e, 12 log is base e, then minus 8 into x to the power minus 2, x to the power minus 2 divided by minus 2, then plus c. Okay, so let us write down the final answer now. I is equal to x to the power 4 by 4 minus 3x square plus 12 log x base e. So this minus into minus gets cancels, plus 2 late like 4 times 4 divided by x to the power minus 2 can be written in the denominator. So it is x square, isn't it? X to the power minus 2 can be simplified. So it becomes 1 upon x square. Then you have to write plus c. So this is the answer. So I think you have understood it. Okay. So this is the final answer. So now you can copy it. Now we'll do the next question. So now we'll do the next question, that is question number 5. You have to integrate each of the following functions with respect to x here. This is question number 5, right? So now let us integrate x plus 3 into x square minus 5. So therefore I is equal to integration of x plus 3 into x square minus 5 dx. Okay? So here also you cannot integrate it directly. You have to simplify these two factors, right? So therefore I is equal to integration of within bracket x into x square x cube minus 5x plus 3x square plus and minus 3 5s are 15, then you write dx. So I think you have understood it. So let us separate the term and then integrate. I is equal to integration of x cube dx. 5 is constant, it is taken outside. Integration of x dx plus 3 integration of x square dx minus 15, then integration of dx, right? So or I is equal to, what is integration of x cube? X to the power 4 divided by 4 minus 5 into, what is integration of x? X square by 2. You know that x to the power 1 is there, so it is its integration is x to the power 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1. That is your x square by 2 plus 3 into, what is the integration of x square? It is x to the power 2 plus 1, 3 divided by 3 minus, this is 15x. Okay, so here 3 gets cancels. So or I is equal to, this is x to the power 4 by 4 minus 5x square by 2 plus this one is x cube minus 15x. Now since we have finished this integration, you have to write plus c here also. जब तिमीले इंटीग्रेशन गरिसक्छौ त्यतिबेला प्लस c थपिहाल्नु पर्छ. यहाँ इंटीग्रेशन कम्प्लिट भयो यसमा, यो स्टेपमा, सो यु हैव टु राइट डाउन प्लस c. So here also you should write plus c. So this is the final answer. So I think you have understood it. Okay, so let's do this question number 6 now. So you can copy it. Now let's do question number 6 now. So therefore I is equal to integration of 1 by root x and within bracket root over x plus 1 upon root over x whole square dx. So here also you cannot integrate it directly. You have to simplify this given function. That is, it is your a plus b whole square, right? So you know the formula a plus b whole square, isn't it? So or let us write down the formula. I is equal to integration of 1 by root x within bracket a square means x plus what is twice ab, 2 into root x into 1 by root x, that is your 2, plus what is 1 by root x whole square, that is your 1 upon x bracket closed, then it is dx. Is that clear? Now let us simplify it further. Or I is equal to integration of within bracket, it is x by root over x plus 2 by root over x plus 1 by x root over x, this is bracket closed, then dx. Okay, let us simplify it further. Or I is equal to integration of within bracket, let us simplify it, x upon root over x means x to the power half plus 2 upon what is root over x, x to the power half, let us simplify it, plus 1 upon x into x to the power half bracket close dx. As you know that root over x is x to the power half, right? So let us simplify it. I is equal to integration of within bracket, when this half goes up in the numerator it becomes minus sign, isn't it? So this is x to the power 1 minus half plus 2 into x to the power minus half plus 1 upon this is, if you multiply these two, powers will be added. So it is x to the power, powers add garda kati bhayo 3 by 2 bracket close, then this is your dx. So I think you have understood it. So let us simplify it further. So let us simplify it. So let us simplify it now. Or I is equal to integration of within bracket x to the power, what is 1 minus half? Half, right? Plus 2, this is x to the power minus half plus x to the power what? When this x goes up in the numerator it becomes minus, isn't it? X to the power 3 by 2 la mathi lada x to the power minus 3 by 2, then you should write dx. Okay, now you have to separate the term. Aba hami separate garom. I is equal to integration of x to the power half dx plus 2 integration of x to the power minus half dx plus integration of x to the power minus 3 by 2 dx. Or I is equal to, now what is integration of x to the power half? You know that it is x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. This is just like your x to the power n. So what is integration of x to the power n? It is x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. So this is x to the power 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2 plus 2 into, what is integration of x to the power minus half? This is just like your again x to the power n. So what is this integration? X to the power n plus 1 means half divided by n plus 1 means half. Plus next this one, this is also x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. So this is x to the power minus 3 by 2 plus 1 minus half divided by minus half. Then what should you write? C. Eutai C le काम चलिहाल्छ. तो यहाँ कति भयो? Or I is equal to, this is your 2 by 3 x to the power 3 by 2 plus this one is 2 goes up, 2 2s are 4 and x to the power half means root over x plus or minus minus this 2 goes up into this x to the power minus half, it comes down, becomes x to the power half plus c. Or I is equal to, the final answer is 2 by 3, you can keep it as it is, x to the power 3 by 2 plus 4 root over x minus 2 into 2 divided by x to the power half means root over x, 2 divided by root over x plus c. So this is the final answer. So here where c is a constant of integration. Okay, so you can copy it. So this much is for today. त आज हामी जति पनि आज हामीले जति पनि प्रब्लम्सहरु गर्यौं त्यो फर्मुलाहरु राम्रोसँग याद गर्नु, प्रब्लम्सहरु घरमा राम्रोसँग रिभिजन गर्नु. In the next online class we will do more problems on this indefinite integration. So this much is for today.